Another draw, another lacklustre performance, and more injuries. We're post-match with Zak Vyner following the St Johnstone match at the weekend, plus a roundup of the rest of the Dons news from the past week on the AFC Donscast with me, Graham Mackay, on Tuesday, the 17th of September. Better if you turn up the microphone. Hello and welcome back to the AFC Donscast. And straight to Saturday's game then, and 13,272 people turned up at Pittodrie on Saturday, and 12,899 of them likely left a tad frustrated. It was a decent first half for the Dons against St Johnstone on Saturday, but all fell apart again after their equaliser, and our lack of intent to get a winner is more than worrying. There was an unchanged starting lineup from the side that went into the international break following the 3-0 win against Ross County. The game started slowly, and the Dons' first chance came in the 17th minute after Sam Cosgrove took a Greg Lee cross into the box and headed the ball off the base of the far post. 11 minutes later, Ryan Hedges put the Dons in front after picking up a ball from Greg Lee, and Hedges shot the ball past Zander Clark. Michael O'Halloran got the equaliser for St Johnstone shortly before the end of the first half when he shot low from 22 yards out, and Lewis failed to grab the low-speed shot, letting it go under his hands and into goal. A howler for the Dons captain. The second half wasn't the kindest of watches for either side. The Dons couldn't muster anything to get that elusive winner. The Dons have ref Stephen McLean to thank, or his official, after he initially awarded a penalty when Matty Kennedy went down in the box for a supposed foul by Andy Considine. It clearly wasn't, but following McLean's consultation with his official, he changed his mind and denied St Johnstone the penalty. Only late into the second half did Aberdeen have a further chance when Lewis Ferguson's drive took a deflection off the defensive wall, but Zander Clark did well to save it to finish the game, even Stevens. Let's hear the thoughts of Zak Vyner.
A really bad goal to concede. There's 3 or 4 opportunities to actually change and stop what happened. The goals obviously changed the game. I know it was coming up to half time, and that's a crucial time to score. We obviously weren't good enough in the second half, and we've got to reflect on that and go again next Saturday.
We played some good stuff in the first half though, and deserved to be ahead. A good goal from Ryan Hedges that Greg Lee had a big part in. Yeah,
Greg's that type of player. He's very attacking. When he gets the ball at his feet, he wants to drive forward, and obviously Ryan's on fire at the moment. He's been away with Wales, had a good training week, and he's come back firing. It's just a shame that we can't get the 3 points to top it off.
Catch live audio and video
of our next match only on Red TV. Subscribe now for full match day coverage, replays, highlights and all the goals, exclusive interviews and behind the scenes content.
Sign up now
at redtv.afc.co.uk. The best of the action only on Red TV.
Okay, let's catch up with the rest of the week's news. And elsewhere in the Scottish Premiership on Saturday, Celtic made it 5 wins out of 5 with an early James Forrest goal, enough to earn a 1-0 victory at Hamilton Accies. Rangers came from behind to beat Livingston 3-1 at Ibrox, and Motherwell are up to third spot thanks to a 3-2 win over Hearts at Tynecastle. Kilmarnock defeated Hibs 2-0 at Rugby Park, and Ross County edged out St Mirren 2-1 in Dingwall. The injuries are stacking up for Aberdeen, no more so than the cruciate knee injury sustained by Scott Wright, who will likely miss the rest of the season as a result. It also looks like Funso Ojo and Craig Bryson are cause for concern following Saturday's match. However, John Gallagher has not suffered a leg fracture as initially feared. John went to hospital for an x-ray on a leg injury after concern that he fractured his tibia. Craig Bryson is suffering a problem with his other ankle after landing awkwardly, and Funso Ojo pulled up after both hamstrings were feeling tight. Scott McKenna and Ash Taylor are still out and will likely be until after the next international break, which ends on the 19th of October. And the long-lost Stephen Gleeson is also sidelined, having undergone knee surgery during pre-season. He's just entered light training recently. The Aberdeen Under-18s have made it 3 wins out of 3 in the Club Academy Scotland Under-18 League after winning 2-0 against Kilmarnock on Friday. The opener was an own goal from Kilmarnock, and our second was another goal for Connor Barron, his 4th in 2 games. Meanwhile, Aberdeen women were in action on Sunday in the SSE Scottish Women's Cup quarter-final against Rangers at the Aberdeen Sports Village. And lo and behold, it was a first-half penalty to Rangers that was the difference between the two teams, and unfortunately, Aberdeen drop out at this stage in the competition. And earlier today at Brechin's Glebe Park, the Aberdeen reserves thrashed Huddersfield Town 3-0 with goals from Bruce Anderson, Ethan Ross and Chris Antionazzi in a new cross-border tournament featuring Celtic, Rangers, Hibs, Huddersfield and Brentford in a new series of friendlies. Conor McLennan was the Scotland hero last Tuesday after he came off the bench to score twice to help the Under-21s win against Croatia 2-1. He scored both goals late on in the game to give Scotland the win. Aberdeen have jumped 40 places in UEFA's coefficient from 192nd place to 152nd place with 6.5 points. It's a boost for the Dons, although we were put out in the 3rd qualifying round this season against HNK Rijeka. Overall, Scotland's coefficient is up due to Aberdeen, Celtic and Rangers' efforts during the past 2 seasons. Rangers have climbed 15 places from 206th to 191st position, and Celtic have dropped slightly this year from 47th to 55th. Scotland are now ranked in the 19th position compared to 26th place 2 seasons ago. And finally, Aberdeen will host the BBC Sports Personality of the Year for the first time on Sunday the 15th of December. Presenters Gary Lineker, Claire Balding and Gabby Logan will celebrate a huge year of sport at the new 15,000 capacity P&J Live Arena. The city will also host the inaugural BBC Festival of Sport, which gives people the chance to try out a variety of sports on the 13th and 14th of December.
The Circle is back. The game where anyone can be anyone. So who would you be to stand out from the crowd? Would you be more daring, more mature, or somebody completely different? Would you act funny, nerdy, flirty? Change your past? Who you fancy? Play it cool? Play it cute? Be snaky? Or would you just be you? I mean, really you. Join me as we find out who will enter the Circle, the game where anyone can be anyone. The Circle, coming soon to Channel 4.
Before I go, a bit of housekeeping. First up, the winner of the Aberdeen home or away shirt in the AFC Big Supporters Survey 2019 prize draw is Sean Jamieson from Kincorth. Sean chose the gold away shirt as his prize, and it winged his way from the club shop to him last week. The survey report will be available late October, early November, and available to download on the Inverness Reds website. Tickets for our away match to Livingston this Saturday and our midweek Betfred Cup quarter-final against Hearts at Tynecastle on Wednesday the 25th of September are still on sale, and tickets for the Rangers versus Aberdeen match at Ibrox on Saturday the 28th of September went on sale to season ticket holders with more than 250 points yesterday. Those with more than 180 points went on sale today, and ticket holders with more than 100 points go on sale tomorrow from 5:30pm. Then it's those with 50 or more points on Thursday at 5:30pm, and if there are tickets left after all that, a general sale from Monday the 23rd of September. And tickets for our home match against Hibs on Saturday the 5th of October are now on general sale too. You can book your tickets for any of these matches online at afc.co.uk/e-tickets, or by calling 01224 63 1903, or by visiting the ticket office in person. With the new academic year underway, Aberdeen Football Club are looking for their first ever student ambassadors. It's your chance to become a founder of the AFC Student Supporters Club, comprising Aberdeen FC societies from all of the education institutions in Aberdeen. Student ambassadors will assist with the running of the Supporters Club events, assist with creation of content for the club website, and meet regularly throughout the season to help generate further support throughout the city. If you're interested in taking part, email marketing@afc.co.uk with your name and college or university, along with some info on why you would like to get involved. And finally from us, I'd like to thank everyone that has tuned in to the AFC Donscast since it started late last season. Having a quick look at the stats, we're doing well in the UK, Spain, the USA, Australia and New Zealand. So a big hello to everyone listening at home and around the world. It's much appreciated. If you have any messages you want to put out on the AFC Donscast, just email us at studio@afcdonscast.co.uk. That's studio@afcdonscast.co.uk. I'll be back to do it all over again next Tuesday following the Livingston match. Till then, have a great week and stand free.
That's all for this week from the AFC Donscast. Why not download and listen to the Here We Go AFC podcast? Discussion, reaction, interviews, and special guests made by Aberdeen fans for Aberdeen fans. Tune in now for the latest episode.